What is up, guys? We are back. Now, I did actually make another purchase yesterday. I got a Ford Fusion, but I already have a buyer in line for this. They already pretty much prepaid for it. I just got to do some finishing touches. Got to get a tail light. They want different wheels on it, obviously, and a couple odds and ends. Like, there's a lower piece. You can't really tell unless you're looking at it, but there's a lower piece missing, things like that. So we got that car. Now, this car we finally got going. It needs an exhaust jet, so we are going to take this to the exhaust shop and let them do the work. I'm a little winded because I was running earlier. The dog ran away again. I don't know, I just keep forgetting to hook him on the leash. As soon as I open the door, he gets his freedom and he's gone. So we are taking this car, dropping it off, getting the exhaust on. Man, day number 2, I gotta drive right by you. I don't get to get in you or hear you. It makes me so sad, but we are gonna enjoy that car. All right, guys, we are here. So I am dropping this car off with them. I said, hey, I got a $100 budget. Can you make this car quieted? They're gonna attempt it and see what they can do. So there you go. We are dropping it off, and I'm gonna get my stuff out of it now because our ride's here. So I'll see you guys at the truck because we're going to the junkyard. Alrighty, so this is the last car that I have to pick up from the auction. This is obviously the vehicle I drove here. We're at Harrisburg Auto Auction, and now we're off to the junkyard to see if we can't find those parts for the Fusion. So, like I said, I did drop the Escort off. I still gotta fix that. I have the piece for it. I've been super busy, and since this is my daily driver now, I didn't really care to fix it until I want to sell it. So we will get that addressed very soon. So I'm getting worse with putting my seatbelt on. So we got to start doing this again. There we go. Now we are off to Prospect Used Auto Parts. We're off to them to see what we can get for the Fusion and a couple other cars I got to pick up parts for. And we're here. Prospect Used Auto Parts. Let's get out there and see what we can get. All right, guys, so we are here. Looks like they've gotten some new things since the last time I was here, which was only about 2 weeks ago. But let's go in and see what we can get. Now, I did already spot a set of wheels that I'm interested in for the Fusion. So we're gonna talk up a price for them before I rip them off and go from there. But normally you're not allowed in this gate area here, but I got it passed, so I'm good to go. One of the funny things I always see is you can go through all the other aisles and there are no hoods up. You get to the Honda section and every hood is ripped open, ripped off, ripped apart. Nowhere else in these junkyards do you see this stuff. Unbelievable, Honda guys, get it together. I was able to locate the lower piece that I need here for the Fusion and the tail light, so that's always a plus. I also got a set of wheels for the Fusion while we're here. Now we're gonna go back and see if we have enough time to pull a hub assembly for the Subaru, which I need to get off and get on that car. Once I put the axle in and driving it about 80 miles an hour, you can really start to hear a little bit of a humming noise. So we're gonna get a wheel bearing too while we're here. So let's let this stuff sit up here and go back in. We did get these wheels here also for the Fusion. Good tires, I'm okay with it. Good purchase. It is absolutely terribly muddy here too, just so you know. There we go. It was nice of them. They brought a skid loader down so they could lift these tires up. So let's get these up to the truck. Definitely crazy. I definitely walked right by this car and now I remember it. So let's get the mirror pulled off here. These are very simple. It's just, you know, the panel. Well, I got lucky. This panel's already off. But it's literally just 3 screws here. I know I should have grabbed a socket, but sometimes when you come to a U-pull it, it's so much easier just to grab a pair of pliers and do it this way versus lugging around a bunch of tools, especially when you need a bunch of parts like I need. So pliers take a little longer on some things, but definitely beats carrying tools around like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get the mirror off, and I think we're about done for the day. Get the truck loaded up. I would like to get some more Fusion parts, as we know I have that Fusion in my yard. My phone just never stops going off. Now you see why I don't like to work on weekends. Phone goes off 24/7. I also want to start by saying I don't answer every text message, as you can see. And there's some from 15 minutes ago. See, I told you. Always going off, always. Some days I just like to work, but I guess it's a good thing that I'm always busy. Some people might complain and say, you know, oh, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. But Monday through Friday, I guess I don't mind it, but Saturdays is where I get frustrated, because Saturdays are my days. They're days that I want to spend with the kids. I want to do things, you know, for myself and things like that. So I guess you got to deal with it Monday through Friday. But all right, got the last bolt out. Should just pop right out. And there you have it. Just like that, we got one Kia Spectrum mirror. Now there are a couple other parts I do see in this car. I don't have time to grab them today, but we are going to grab them. So the one thing that I did like on this is the steering wheel's good. Maybe I will actually grab that now, because the other one, it's pretty worn. You can see this one's starting to wear at the top, so it must just be a Kia Spectra thing. But let's see what it takes to get this off here. Oh, of course, it's got to be some kind of funny looking Torx. Toss that back in there. Got the parts that we needed. I got a couple extra, because you can't just come here and not buy extra stuff. And he told me just to back over here and load it up. So we're gonna back in, hopefully not hit anything, which I am a good driver. But you might not know, but I am. So that was actually pretty cool. I kind of wish I had my camera rolling on that. But as I'm walking out to my truck to leave here, somebody comes over and, Corvette Steve, and then, Yep, that's me. So whoever the guy is in that truck there from Maryland, thanks for watching in, buddy. You'll be in this vlog for sure. So anyway, guys, I got a bunch of parts, everything I needed for pretty much most of the cars I have. And I did buy a bunch of wheels because I wanted to take hubcaps off. It's usually a little easier to sell a car that doesn't have hubcaps than it is with selling a car with hubcaps.
Wait, I want to drive the orange Corvette.
No, we're not gonna drive the orange Corvette, you silly. We gotta go get Sissy.
What's on here?
Huh?
What's on the Corvette?
What's on it?
Yeah.
Just rain.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Is it you on it?
All right, guys, so we are back. We're gonna get this stuff unloaded so you guys can see exactly what I purchased today, and then we have to hurry. You're a weirdo. And then
I just pulled the handle.
Yeah, you did pull the handle.
Yeah, a black handle.
Yeah. You're a goober.
You forgot my seat.
I'm gonna grab it. All right, so let me get her inside here, and we're gonna actually swap the wheels real quick and then go get their sister. So I'll show you what the car looks like with the new wheels on. All right, so I'm sure you guys see, this is what it looks like here with these wheels on it. To me, they look terrible. Now they are supposed to have hubcaps over them, but as you can see too, the wheels are all bent up like there. And this one was really bad, really noticeable. So that's why I wanted to get new wheels for it. Do a quick little update of what we got. Taillight for this car. Boom, we're gonna swap that out then. Steering wheel is for the Kia Spectra that I just purchased. Mirror is also for the Kia Spectra, not broken. Control arm hub assembly, not control arm, I'm sorry. Hub assembly, that is actually for the Subaru. Definitely makes a little noise. I was a little scared to take these bolts out. As you can see, this is a factory one, and then up top here, it's not a factory one. So I just took it apart the way I took it there because I didn't want to chance it. But we got these two wheels for that car because those two have good tires. That car needs two tires. We also got these wheels, this one, and then those two for another Fusion that I have, and we can hopefully make that together. This is the lower piece down here that I said was missing. Now you can actually see that's what it is. So we're gonna get that swapped on. So as you can see, I already have the new wheels on here. Lower the car down. No, I did not use a jack stand, but you can just see there the difference. I mean, it just completely changes the look of the car. They are 18s. These are a factory Ford wheel, and it definitely just makes the car look a lot better. So let me get the other side swapped out, and we're gonna take this car to pick up the kids. And there you have it. Now it's a completely different looking car. Looks so much better. The wheels aren't bent. I mean, they are a little damaged, but you can't be, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So we're gonna go get the kids, and then we'll get the tail light swapped and the lower piece on. See you guys in a bit. Now I'm not sure, I don't think I took a video of how this thing drove before, but this thing was just all kinds of shaky, and that was obviously at, you know, all speeds. It really set in above 60, but as you can see, she's smooth sailing now. So we just got to get that tire pressure light. I'll just have to take it somewhere, and they'll have to reset the tire pressure monitors, and she'll be good to go. So this car definitely was an easy one to do. Usually they're not this easy, as you can tell by some of the posts I do, but I'm okay with it. We got this one ready for sale in less than a day, so we're gonna drive it all weekend with it listed for sale. If it sells, it sells. If not, we'll see what happens. I do have a potential customer who's supposed to come Monday, so we'll see. I'll drive it through the weekend to make sure everything's good before I actually list it for sale and sell it. But there's no engine lights or anything like that. This thing was good to go. So it just had a couple little imperfections and definitely needed wheels and tires. Got ourselves a yellow seat.